So, team, good afternoon. I welcome you all for the session. It's great to see you all here. And team, I welcome you all to this session that is building intelligent agent with Microsoft Copilot Studio. So, team, we are working in an era where we do not want to just keep ourselves limited to use AI as a assistant, but we are planning to move ahead where we are not just using this AI as our assistant, but let this AI should also perform some task, right? Complete some doing some task for us. So this is where agents comes into the picture. So team, my name is Komal Sharma. I am the instructor of the session. I am Microsoft certified trainer with over 17 years of experience as a trainer and software consultant. I have all expert level of certification for Microsoft 365 services, security solutions, and Power Platform. So, team, I'm working with Copilot from last 2 years. So, I started using Copilot as my assistant. So, I was very much impressed with this tool because that was available right in my environment, M365 environment, and I was using this tool as my assistant. So, team, this tool was helping me out to work with my organization data. Let's say, as a trainer, if I have to prepare any PPT, if I have to prepare any document, assessment. So, this tool was there to help me. And I was very impressed. But, team, after some time, I started feeling that this Copilot is okay, but I must be having some capability in my hand that I can create one Copilot that is going to work as per my requirement, as per my context, as per my rule, and for the files and the data I am using. I do not need to, share my files, upload my files again and again. So, team, that's how I started exploring capability of agents and Copilot Studio and how I can create custom agents. So, team, here I'm going to share this agenda of the session. So, we'll discuss what is this intelligent agents are all about and what is this Copilot. And we will be having good understanding about Copilot Studio, how we can start working with Copilot Studio, and then we'll focus on designing an agent that is a conversational agent and task based agent. And then we will integrate our agent with our enterprise system. Means we are working in an environment, already we are working with some applications and all. How we can integrate these agents with our system. Okay, so team, now let's move ahead. So, we will, before directly jumping to Copilot Studio, let's first focus on what is intelligent agent and what is Copilot Studio. So, team, when you're working with Copilot, so as we have already, many of you must have already explored Copilot as your assistant. But now, when we are talking about uh, agents, so agents are not just limited to the assistant. These are going to help us take the decision and not just limited to the same. These agents can independently make the decision. It can take it can complete any task for you, right? For example, when you receive any notification, this agent is going to see if there is any attachment, if there is any customer response you have received, how to respond it back, and how to collect that data, put it back into the database. So what's that automation, autonomous decision making capability you get with your agents. Now, these agents, both your intelligent agent, when I'm talking about, so team, these intelligent agent, it understand your context, understand your requirement, right? These agents are not just dependent on the instruction you have given, but it learns from the pattern. It learns from the knowledge source you have shared, right? It learns from the usage. It interpret the data, it learn and adopt the changes. Now, team, let's start with Microsoft Copilot Studio. So, team, Microsoft Copilot Studio is a tool is a platform where you can create custom agents, right? So team, these before moving ahead to creating an agent in Copilot Studio, let's first understand what is actually Copilot, agent, and conversational AI. So, team, Copilot is just your AI powered assistant and a smart assistant that is there right in your environment. And Copilot is not just limited to M365 services. We have Copilot available in security, Dynamic 365, Power BI, Power Platform, and now we have Copilot Studio to set up the custom agents. Now, what is agents? So, agents are one more step ahead with the normal AI assistant Copilot. So, agents will let you create a agent, customize these agent, connecting with different data sources, and these are special or specialized agents that work as per the knowledge source you are sharing, connecting with the services you want this agent should be able to connect with, right? And conversation AI means we are able to have a conversation, right? You already must be aware with different conversation AI tool, let's say Alexa, Siri, these all are based on conversational AI. So team, now let's understand Copilot Studio. So, Copilot Studio is a tool for users who are having good understanding about Power Platform. Now, what is Power Platform? So, Power Platform is a low code and no code platform where you can create customer facing website, your for internal organization users, you can create applications. You can create automation flows, right, to automate the task. And you can manage your data in Dataverse. And now you have Copilot Studio, that is again a part of Power Platform, where you set up your agents. Now, what makes these agents special here? So, team, as this Copilot Studio, it is tightly integrated with Microsoft services, Microsoft 365 services, and it let you set up an agent that is going to connect your agent with other services, other Microsoft services, non-Microsoft services, Microsoft 365 services. And how it is possible? Because here in Power Platform, you get connectors. So there are more than 1,500 connectors that let you connect your agent, your application, or your Power Automate flow with different other services. Okay, so team, now let's see how we can create an agent. So I will quickly take you to Copilot Studio and will explain how we can start working with Copilot Studio and create an agent. So you need to log in to copilotstudio.microsoft.com, right? You must be having license, active license to create an agent, or you can start working with Copilot Studio with your M365 Copilot license. When you will log in successfully, you will be redirected to this home page. Here you will start with this prompt bar. Now, why this prompt bar is here? So team, this prompt bar makes it a very easy way for a normal business user who doesn't know anything about the agent, who doesn't know anything how to set up the agent, anything like coding, developing, nothing. A normal business user, he can use this prompt bar, right, and write the prompt. Before this session, you were discussing about prompt engineering. So team, here, this is the place where that prompt engineering will give you the benefits. So here you can write a prompt that will create an agent as per your requirement. For example, I want to set up an agent that is for IT support team. You just write in a simple, in a natural language, okay? And let agent builder set up the agent for you. It's all depend on your prompt you are writing. If you are setting up your context, right? Goal. What are the two other elements that must be there in your prompt? Anyone would like to tell me? Anyone? What are the two other elements? Anyone who would like to mention in chat? Okay, not LLM actually. When you are writing in prompt, what makes your prompt effective? It should be context, goal, correct? What else? Expectation and source, correct? Okay. So here when you are writing your prompt, your context should be clear. Let's say I'm creating this agent, setting this agent for my HR team, right? Or I want this agent should be set up. What should be its role? What should be its responsibility, right? Any expectation, how this agent should behave, right? So any instruction if you want, you can give. Now let this agent set up, and then you can set up that agent or customize that agent as per your requirement. For your help, you already have some templates available to start with. Okay. So team, let's start with Copilot Studio, and we'll explore a few templates that would be easy for you to understand and set up your first agent. So team, by the time I'm going to log in with Copilot Studio, I want you all to just quickly mention what type of agent you want to create. Can you just quickly mention in chat? What do you think? What type of agent you want to create? If you are, let's say, from marketing, so you want an agent that should help you to analyze the marketing data. You have just completed one survey, right? Feedback analyzer, or let's say for HR team, you want any agent should be created that is going to help employee to know about the policies and all. Okay, birthday emailer to employee. Anything else? Okay, Vandana has mentioned help. Okay, so please mention in chat. Okay, so team, here I am landed to Copilot Studio. So when you are working with Copilot Studio, it is very important that you must be having at least fundamental understanding about Power Platform, because the very first thing you need to set up is your environment. You can see here at the extreme right hand side, topmost corner, there is an environment, right? So I will switch myself to dev environment. Okay, so why I have changed my environment to dev? Because I am going to develop something, right? I am working with a solution. I need to develop any application. Maybe I need to connect my agent to a flow, to a database, right? So all I can keep in a solution in a bucket so that my agent can easily communicate with other component. And I need one environment to do this, right? I need one environment where only my developer team will be there, or only makers team who is going to create the agent, so that anyone else in my organization cannot see what is going on, and I can safely, securely set up an agent. When it would be ready, I can publish it to other users, right? So just to give you a quick idea why this environment is important to set up. Okay, so team, here now I will just quickly describe what type of agent I want to create. But before that, I remember I ask you to explore some templates available. Okay, so team, here let's go to agent, and here you have some templates to start. For example, IT help desk, website QA, safe travel, right? Weather. For example, I will start with weather. Okay. So this agent is going to help, let's say my employees, users, to know about the weather forecast, right? Accordingly, they can plan their trip. Okay. Because let's say most of my employees are working on field, they have to travel. So this weather agent is going to help them for the current weather condition or the weather forecast. Here you can change the name. Let's say here, weather agent. Okay. Or I will mention weather expert. If you need to change the icon, you can change it. Description is already there because it's a template. Instruction, you should remain friendly and polite all the time. And here, this agent is connecting with a connector that is MSN Weather, right? As I told you, you can connect your agent with multiple services, multiple data sources, multiple connectors. So here, this agent is connecting with MSN Weather. If you are using any templates, you just need to set up the connection, validate that, click on edit. And here it is validated. Click on confirm. Now you got this green tick. It means you are connected with the service. And let's click on create. Okay, so team, here my agent is ready. And now I can start interacting with my agent. So here there is a suggestion. If you do not know how you can start, so you can click on what can I ask. So these are the questions you can ask with this agent. Let's say I want to know what is the forecast for tomorrow. Now it is asking me for which city you are looking for. So here I will mention Mumbai. Okay, there is some error. It says, okay, I need to wait for agent to be provisioned. I will just quickly start with a new chat. Okay, I hope my agent is now set up. Yes. So I will quickly ask what is the forecast for tomorrow? Now this is what the forecast I got, right? How is the weather in Delhi today? Okay, so it says that to clarify, did you mean get forecast for today? Forecast for tomorrow? So yes, forecast for today. So here I got my response. And team, you might have noticed when I'm interacting with this agent, here at the extreme right hand side in the middle actually, this window keep on changing. It is asking, it is showing me which topic is right now working for this response. Now what is topic? Anyone would like to answer what do you mean by topic? Yes, sure, Adarsh. I will explain about the triggers. I have not yet explained about it. Anyone would like to tell me what do you mean by topics? So team, topic is simple. Like human being, when we talk with each other, we may switch from multiple topic, one topic to another. Let's say I started with the introduction topic. I have shared the agenda that these are the topics we are going to talk, right? Introduction of, let's say, Copilot, agent. Then I started with the another topic. So When we are into the conversation, sometimes it's a formal conversation. So our topics are generally planned. This is what we are supposed to talk, right? And when you are in a casual or funny conversation, your topic can be changed frequently, right? So here I am talking about the topics my agent can talk, right? So it's all depend on the topic behind the scene that you have created. So here with every agent, these are some default topics. Goodbye, greeting, thank you, right? These are some default topic. You can create custom topic and let your agent talk about these topics. Let's say I want my agent to talk about current weather. I want my agent, let's say, to talk about, let me go back, to talk about forecast for today or to get forecast for tomorrow. So these are the three topics my agent can talk. If you are going to ask like anything about day after tomorrow, what is going on Monday and so on, no, this would not be possible because related topic is not mentioned. You may need to create another topic. You may need to set up different connectors and give this capability to your agent to talk about other weather conditions, right? So team, this was a simple agent that I have set up. Okay, so I will quickly go back to agent. Okay, and now I am going to create one agent in a very simple way just by describing what type of agent I want to create. So team, I hope now you all are aware what is this Copilot Studio and how we can start working. So you have three different ways to start with your agent. So you can start with a template that we have just tried. You can start by giving description and you can start from scratch, right? By clicking on new Copilot. So I have already given you the demo. Now we are going to use Conversation Builder to create the agent. So what now here NLP comes into the picture. NLP, natural language processing, that lets system understand our context, our language, our meaning, emotions, right? So when you are using Conversation Builder, like you are writing prompt there, so there is a NLP, large language model, that is working behind the scene. It understand your word by word meaning, understand the meaning, understand your role, and accordingly help you prepare your agent. So you as a normal user, you do not need to mention about what instruction I should give, what description I should give. Let this agent builder set up the agent for you by understanding your language, right? Or another way is to create agent by creating it from scratch. So now I will take you back to Copilot Studio and here I will describe. Okay, so just let me put one prompt here. Just give me a minute. Okay, so for example, I want to create an agent and here I have mentioned that I want to create an agent that is going to help employee with expenses claim. Okay, just in a natural language I have mentioned. Now let's press enter. It may take few seconds to set up your agent. Okay, so done. So my agent is provision, and here you have your agent name. And here is your description. Help employees submit, track, and resolve expenses claim. Here you can select your agent model. Behind the scene already one agent is selected, right? If you want to change any model, you want to select GPT-5, GPT 4.1. So you can change as per your requirement. So these all are the available options for you. Okay. Here you will notice instruction is already given. The purpose of this agent is to assist employee in submitting, tracking, and resolving expenses claim according to company policy and procedure. And these are the general guidelines. If you want to make any changes, you can click on edit. Let me click on save because I have changed the name, right? Now let's add some knowledge source. But before adding knowledge source, let's just test this agent. Let's see how it is working. So here it is saying that, okay, let me start with a new chat. This is the name and okay, I will say hi. Now let's say my question is, who should I contact about submitting an expenses claim? Is it giving me any answer? Okay, yes. But what do you think? Can you all just quickly read this answer? Great news, you do not need to contact anyone else. I am here to help you with your expenses claim need. I can assist you with submitting a new expenses claim, checking the status, resolving issues, right? It will connect you directly with the finance team. So this is a generic answer, not specific to my organization because nowhere I have mentioned who to contact, any email ID. No, I have not mentioned. Okay. So next question I will ask, let's say, what is the expense limit for hotel stay? Am I getting any answer? Okay. So it says that I was not able to retrieve the specific hotel expenses and it is a general guidelines. And here you can have a look the sources it is showing me from where this information is pulled. Just click on it. And this is a publicly available website. Okay. So team, I do not want my agent to give some generic information. So I will quickly modify my agent and will provide some instruction and the related knowledge source. So here I will quickly add a knowledge. And here let's go to OneDrive. I have one document added. So let's do one thing. I will open OneDrive because here it is asking me for the link of my file. Let me check for the file. Copy and paste. Add. Let's click on add to agent. Okay, so team, here I have just added one file which was there in my OneDrive. So that was the live link. You have different other options to add the knowledge source. You can upload any file from your local server, local drive. You can get your file from SharePoint, uh, can update any public website, SharePoint, right? You have some advanced options too. DataWorks, Dynamics 365, Salesforce, Oracle, right? So these all are the different options available to connect with your agent. Now, here it may take few minutes and your file will be ready. Here you will notice under knowledge, web search is enabled. It means your agent can look for the information from different websites, public websites. So if you want, your agent should look for the specific information you have provided, knowledge source you have provided. So I recommend you please disable this option, right? And let your agent limit it to the knowledge source you have provided or your company's authenticated knowledge sources. Okay. Now, if you want to add any tool, now what are the tools? Tools let your agent perform some action. Now here, this is what gives power to your agent to complete any task, get connect with your data, right? Pull the information, send your information back to your agent, back to your database, right? Update your end users about any information if they're asking. Let's say my employees, they are asking for leave balances. If they have to apply for the leave, they have to send an approval emails. So all power you get here under tools. So team, here you have these popular tools, these popular connectors actually that can let your agent connect with these services. Let's say if you are looking for any email related automation, the time you receive any email, right? Let's say if it is about leave request, if any employees send any leave request, automatically an approval email sent to the manager, right? If it is about any calendar, any file which is there in OneDrive, any data which is there in Excel sheet, so all you can connect here. These are different connectors. As I said, in this Power Platform, you have more than 1,500 connectors. Okay. These are prompts. Prompts are the live prompts. You can make this prompt dynamic and let the information collected from the end user so that these prompt will be customized. Okay. Workflow means automation, REST API, right? And model context protocol. So these all are the options available to add as a tool to your agent. Okay. Right now for this agent, I do not need to add any tool. And here I will check that yes, even my source is ready. But here I have noticed, okay, the knowledge source is there. So this policy documents have all the information about the expenses limit, but no information about who should I contact. So for that, I will go to topics, right? Under topic, I can add a topic. You have two options again, from blank or from the description. Let's say I want to add it from the description. And here I will create a topic. When the user asks who to contact about expenses claim, tell them to send an email to finance@contoso.com. Now, my agent can talk about who to contact. Done. Your topic is created. You will notice within few seconds, just by writing a prompt, my topic is created. Click on save. And now let's just test this agent. When you are making any changes in your agent, I recommend please start with a new test session. Okay. Say hello. Here I will mention my prompt. What is the expenses limit for a hotel stay? Connect to continue, allow. It means your agent need your authentication should be completed to connect with this agent. Now you are a verified user, so it will start giving you response. And it says that expenses limit for hotel stay is $150 per night. So this is the specific answer, right? Now let's say I want to know expenses limit for travel. So this is the travel expenses limit, $500 per night. You can verify this information. Click on this link, open the document, and here you can verify, right? And related guidelines. So when you are creating your agent, always verify the information your agent is using. Now another question. Okay. So team here, please look into this middle area and see if topic is changing or not. So now as I'm asking about who to contact, so my agent will start looking for the related knowledge source. If knowledge source is not available, it will start looking into the topics that is available. Okay. I wasn't able to find a specific contact detail. So let's see if my topic is updated. Yeah, this topic is updated. Even it is, let's refresh. Let's start with a new chat. I'm asking again.
Komal, one quick thing.
Yeah.
So, just a quick time check. We have 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes max. Yeah,
Yeah, sure, Ritish. I will quickly wind up.
sure.
Okay, so right now it is not giving me the specific answer as per the topic I have mentioned. So it may take time. You have just created the topic. It may take 2-3 minutes. And after that, your agent will be updated and will give you the specific information you are looking for. So team, these two agents that I have just given you the demo, that was one from the template and one from the with the simple prompt that I have created. So team, you can create agents as some advanced level of agent, right? And let your agent connect with their databases behind the scene, pull the data, update the database, connect with the applications, right? And you can set up more advanced agent. You can also let your agent complete their task automatically. Right now, I am interacting with this agent and it is working as per my prompt. But here, when you will go to overview, there are triggers. Let's go to tools and triggers. So trigger, you can add trigger if you want to activate your agent automatically or on the base of certain events. Let's say if you receive any email, let's say there is an customer service email and you received any email from your customers regarding any complaint, any inquiry, automatically this agent will be triggered and will respond to the customer by setting up a email, and automatically the email will be sent back to your customers. This is how these agents work, and this is how you can add the triggers. You can also connect your agents with another agent, orchestration. So you may have one master agent and you can connect other child agent with the master agents. Here Let me show you if I have any. Okay. In this environment, I do not have, but yes, I have one very good agent to give you a quick demo for the same. So this is agent that is connecting with my Dataverse table and my application behind the scene. Okay. I will quickly show you the application. Okay. So team, I have this solution where I have one application that is created for a real estate organization. They want and solution should be prepared for managing their properties, and they are looking for the agents that can help them to manage the inquiries coming from the customer. That agent is available 24 by 7 to connect with their customers. Okay, so there is an application team where we are managing all the details. So right now, these are two properties just for the sample I have mentioned, and these are the booking requests created by my Copilot. Okay, now I will go back to my agent, and here let's say I will start interaction. Hi. So this agent is asking how can I help you? So let's say I will mention real estate showing. So it can say yes, I can help you with a booking a real estate property showing what is your name. Let's say here I will mention Amit. Thank you, Amit. What is your email ID? Amit@gmail.com. So this agent is collecting the data from the customers and putting it back into the database. Details correct? Yes. Now it is asking what type of property do you want to see? Let's say I will mention apartment. And team here, as you are a maker of this agent, you can quickly verify how this agent is actually working, whether the correct topic is triggered, it is on the same path or not. Let's say here I am mentioning I need 2 bedroom. So as per my bedroom requirement and the property, it has given me the options that this is what the property is currently available. So what date and time you want to book the property? Let's say I will mention tomorrow 10 a.m. Enter. So your appointment is done. Did that answer your question? Yes. Give your feedback. No. So team, now if I go back to my application, let me refresh. And here you will notice this is one record that is automatically added. Can you see that? Amit, and this is the current date and time. So this is how your agent is capable enough to take the action. That is modifying your data, updating it, and that is what collected from the customer. Now I will quickly show you the tool I have used behind the scene. So here I have created two flows. One flow that is going to create the booking request, that is going to add the data, right? Creating the appointment. And this flow that is going to help agent to pull the information from the database, right? And these are the topics I have created behind the scene. This is about the customer care issues, right? This is about connecting with the customer's detail, asking about the customer detail, what is the name and all, right? And this is the knowledge I have used, Dataverse table, okay? And here you can have a look on activities, whether your agent is working fine, if it is stuck somewhere or what, okay? Once it is done, you can quickly publish on your favorite channel, right? So these are the different channels. You can choose your agent can be published, can be SharePoint, M365, any web applications, Facebook, WhatsApp, and all. Okay. Once it is done, click on publish. That's it. So I'm not going to publish because it is already published. Okay, so team, that's it from my side. I hope I could give you a quick tour how we can start working with Copilot Studio. We have started with the templates, then from a natural language. We can also create it from scratch. So I have given you the sample agent that I have set up. Um, so I hope I could give you understanding. Adarsh, I hope it was clear about publishing on your the channels, right? Yes, Abhishek, any question?
Abhishek, I gave you the access to unmute yourself so you can talk.
Yes, Abhishek.
Okay. He seems to be like not available. All right. Thank you. Maybe we can answer like team if you have any questions or so. There are some questions in the chat, Komal. So
Mm-hmm.
someone is asking like, can we connect an Android app as well to the Copilot Studio for some automation?
Okay, so here you have an option to connect with the application. I will quickly show you. So can you see that web application? So you can only use these options that is available, web applications, native apps, right? So you can choose this option. So these all are the available options. Okay.
Yeah. I hope it answered someone for you. Copilot agent, any limitations that they're asking some comparison between the Foundry and the Copilot Studio
Of
agents.
course, yes. So Foundry agents, these are basically for the developers. If you want to go with the advanced level of agent, so you have more options over there to choose your models, creating the custom models for the same, right? Train the model. So that is limited here in your Copilot agents, Copilot Studio agents. You have limited models available to connect with.
Yep. All right.
So basically, this Copilot Studio is mainly for Power Platform users, for power makers. Okay, not for the pro developers and or not for creating advanced level of agent.
So Anil, you have some free platforms as well, like open source tools like AutoGen or something, where you can host it, but you cannot host it for a public, right? You can still there's no expiry when you're running it on your local systems, but you should actually deploy it somewhere and it's again costly. But if you wanted to test with your agents without any expiry, so you can always use AutoGen or something, the free tools.
And you can also have a trial for 1 month for Copilot Studio, but it will not let you publish your agent. That is
Yeah.
a limitation. Thank you so
Sorry,
much,
I took
Vandana.
your question, Komal. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I
So
guess
yeah,
there is no other
we are
question. Yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah. So let's quit. Thank you. Almost like we are good. No questions coming up. Thank you so much, Komal, for your time. And like we already had a session with you, so I know it's going to be rocking. So it's same like that now. So I'll share the feedback with you also, like what team is feeling. And anyway, your team already kept the feedback form. So thank you so much for taking the session one more time, and looking for more collaborations going forward. Thank you so much.
Same here, Ritesh. Thank you so much. Thank you, team. Thank you, everyone, for joining the session. And it was a great interaction with you all. So, bye bye. Take care, everyone. Happy learning.